If you own a marina, you've probably looked out across your property and seen areas of your marina that aren't generating revenue. Maybe it's a shallow area that's difficult to use, or maybe it's an awkward slip that never seems to stay occupied. Or maybe it's a section of waterfront that's simply underutilized. The question is, how to turn that unused water into a profit center? And the answer might be simpler than you think. The Aqua Lodge is a floating cabin built to Coast Guard specification and registered as a boat. Because of its shallow draft, it can be placed in areas where traditional vessels or larger boats just aren't practical. What was once unused water can become premium waterfront rental. Unlike a traditional slip, it has the potential to generate revenue every single night. Now let's talk about why marina owners are paying attention. Depending on location, amenities, and marketing, we've seen the Aqua Lodge generate anywhere from $250 to $500 per night. In strong markets, occupancy rates can exceed 80%, and that's year-round. At just $250 a night, the Aqua Lodge can generate over $1,700 a week at 100% occupancy. At $500 a night, that number doubles to over $3,000 per week. Even at more conservative occupancy rates, the revenue potential can far exceed what a traditional slip would normally generate. We've worked with marina owners who started with just a few and expanded over time. Some have grown their rental fleets to dozens of units as demand increases. One of the most successful operations has grown to approximately 80 units and reports occupancy around 85% year-round. At that scale, the annual rental revenue reaches into the millions. Of course, every market is different and results can vary depending on marketing, location, and pricing. The reason these rentals perform so well is simple. People aren't just renting a room, they're renting an experience. Imagine arriving at your floating cabin for the weekend. You're surrounded by water, away from the crowds, and with all the comforts of home. It's an experience most people have never had, and that's why most customers rebook their next stay while they're still there. The uniqueness of the experience not only drives repeat bookings, but often allows owners to command higher nightly rates than traditional land-based competitors. The benefits don't stop with rental income. The Aqua Lodge can help turn your marina into a destination. When guests stay at your marina, they don't just rent lodging. They buy fuel, they shop in your store, they rent pontoon boats, they eat at the restaurant, and they tell their friends about the experience. In many cases, the rental becomes the attraction that drives revenue throughout the rest of the property. Our company has built over 5,000 boats, hundreds of which are rental units, throughout the 45 years that we've been in business. We've learned what works, what guests expect, and how to build a rental platform designed for long-term success. Unlike many traditional boats, we've eliminated all the wood from the hulls, walls, and roof. That means less maintenance, greater durability, and fewer headaches over the life of the boat. And because you're purchasing new, you're starting with a clean slate and not inheriting a bunch of problems from a previous owner. First impressions matter in the rental business. Guests notice when things are clean and well maintained. The demand for short-term rentals continues to grow. According to Grandview Research, the short-term vacation rental market was valued at over $72 billion as of 2025 and is projected to continue growing over the coming years. Customers are increasingly looking for a unique experience over a traditional hotel room. The Aqua Lodge offers exactly that. If you own a marina or waterfront property, you already own the most valuable asset, the waterfront. The question is whether or not you're going to make the most out of it. If you have unused water, difficult to rent slips, or simply looking for a new way to generate revenue, the Aqua Lodge might be worth considering. After all, very few improvements that you can make to your marina have the potential to generate income every single night. If you're interested in adding Aqua Lodges to your marina, give me a call at this number or shoot me an email in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click like, subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.